Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. I'm Taku, and if you're just joining us, we are on an adventure in New Zealand. Right now, we are in the South Island, and we just came back from harvesting an eel. Yeah, that's right. Paulo and I just went out to the river, and we went to get an eel. Check it out. It was pretty awesome.
Now you get some strings and tie it.
Just a little chicken liver.
Yeah. Pretty easy little thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do you have things like this in rivers that you can eel?
No, not in the West Coast where we live. We don't have any really any eels like that we can try to catch like this. We have some that we catch during low tide on the under rocks and stuff.
Right.
We call them monkey face pricklebacks, but yeah, we not in the rivers. We don't.
Maybe down there, maybe better.
All right, let's go down there. Looks like a good place, you think?
Well, there's no guarantee in anything, but
Oh, the water's pretty cold.
yeah. One of you will disturb them.
Yeah, this looks like a nice
Yeah,
little hole right here, huh?
It does, mate.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, you are. You have a good idea. But you just want to get in such a position that you can actually, if you approach from that end.
Uh-huh. If they're out somewhere right here,
Yeah, because
you'll be able to.
they'll be positioning themselves that way.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You might even see them as they come out. So we'll tie it so they don't run away with the bait.
Yeah.
But you can get eels over in the States, can you not? In certain places, or?
Yeah, in certain places. I never have. Not like these freshwater eels.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
There we go.
That's your first position.
Bait is set. We're gonna set 2 of them. Yeah, just right here.
I mean, the water's flowing in such a way that it'll attract anything that comes up
Okay.
stream.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And there is more. I'll prepare this one. Right, mate.
All right, all ready to go.
Come on, eels.
Come on, eels. All right, so we got 2 baits set up, and that's just to attract them. And the way we're gonna, actually harvest them later on is gonna be with a little harpoon. So we'll see. We'll come back and see if we have any that come around. I think I'm gonna leave this camera here and just let it record, let it run. See if we can get a shot of any eels coming up to it. I think that'll be pretty fun. It's got 65%. It'll last at least half an hour.
All right.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Is it coming
Oh
up?
my God, right there, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's coming up to it right away. Immediately after I put the camera down. Holy crap.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, I guess we could just take them now, huh?
And are you able to wait here and I'll go and get them?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we just put this bait down. Look what's in there. Look at that thing. Oh my God. Trying to get it. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. So we didn't have the spear with us at the moment because we're just going to set the bait, come back later on to try to get them. But yeah, I didn't think that they were just going to come out so immediately. This bait has been in the water for less than 5 minutes. And literally when I put the GoPro into the water, it just started coming up. And you guys saw it right there. Paulo was asking me how long the battery lasts, and hopefully we get some footage. And then all of a sudden, boom, right there. That was insane. And now he's just hanging out right there, right still. He's just hanging out there. He's kind of went off, couldn't get the bait, I guess. And now he's coming back to it right there. Insane. And the way he just came up to the camera. Wow. And he seems to be just trying to rip it apart. Just trying to get that bait. Just doing death rolls. That's a big eel. Wow. Wow, insane. So now Paulo's gone to get the spear, and that's back at the house, so he's got to drive just a few minutes and he'll be right back with the spear, and hopefully this guy hangs around and we can eat him later. All right, yeah, Paulo's back. We got the trident. Now there's at least 2 of them. One's over here, one's over here, and neither of them are at the bait right now. Oh, there it comes. It's a little bit smaller than the other one.
Are you thinking 2 or 1?
I'm thinking just 1.
All right.
But
take your opportunity.
One? Or should we just go for? Oh, I think he saw it. Kind of just squirmed backwards. Oh, here's a smaller one even. Now there's a 3rd one.
All right.
That one's. Yeah, I'll prefer the bigger one. Oh wow.
Your choice.
The first one was the biggest one though. Now I feel like they know.
Look at all these baits.
Yeah.
So what I normally do is just put it in the water, right up close to them, so really close, and then you spear them when you think. Just closer more, whenever. Whoa! And I'll give you the net.
Okay. We got him.
Fishing extraordinaire.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, we got him. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. It's huge. This wasn't even the bigger one. Oh, it's huge.
Wow. They must have only taken only 5-10 minutes.
That was quick. Wow, look at this. And this was the smaller one. This is the medium one.
Wow.
There was a bigger one.
That would be nice eating.
Wow.
And a good shot too.
Good, nice headshot. I think I took him out already.
And they are slimy, as you know.
Oh yeah.
Do you leave the head on or do you want it off?
You can leave it on for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just give it a process here.
Yeah.
Make sure I break it. Yeah, there you go. Give it a bit of wash.
Just a little clean him out.
Wow, what a great shot. Look at it.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a big eel. I guess
and that was a small one, you think?
Yeah, there was a bigger one.
One.
There was a bigger one.
But that's a lot of meat on there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that just happened so fast.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, they're so strong too, it's even still. That was quick work. Just gonna go check again. See if there's any.
Is there still a couple down there?
No, I don't see any. They saw me spear that one. That happened.
Well done.
That just happened.
If you just hold that, I'll
Okay.
put our bait down.
Yeah.
Good shot, though.
Thank you. He nearly tore your bag apart.
Oh, that's all right.
He was going to town on it. Wow, that was cool. Happened super fast. Now that we have it, I was thinking we were gonna go into the nighttime and just, not have enough light, but we got plenty of daylight left. It happened so quick. I'm gonna fillet it right now, and we're actually gonna cook it tomorrow. But yeah, let's get through the filleting now. Let's do it.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Just gonna nail this guy's nails that in like that. Ooh, I haven't filleted an eel in a long time. See if I still got it. They're a little tricky, to be honest, because they're so slimy. Okay, here we go. I think I can do it though. I'm gonna cut behind the fin. Whoa, 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 whoa! Still twitching. Still twitching. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Did he just bite down? Okay, anyways, let's just go for it. Wow, I can't do it. I can't fillet you if you're just gonna be all squirmy. It's kind of creepy. No way.
It just squirted.
Hopefully it's just, I mean, it's just the nerves, but I'm hitting the spine. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, his spine is broken. Like, it's literally severed right here. Maybe if I just cut his head off right here.
I think so, yeah.
He's still like it's doesn't change. His head is off. I promise you, this guy's not alive. I mean, it looks like it's alive, but it's really, really dead. So this part is kind of important. You don't cut everything apart in the guts. So actually leave the belly intact. Now we have the first side done, just off the bone. Now we'll take out the center bone of the seal. To do that, we just hit through there. The rib cage is really strong. Oh, we're gonna actually use this right here. This is the bone. We'll kind of clean out all of that, the bloodline or the kidneys. I'm gonna use that. Okay, now we got the center bone off. We have to get a little bit of this extra bone off here. They have a fin right here. We'll take that fin off too. We'll just take all this little membrane off, just kind of clean it up, and yeah, that is pretty much it right there. What we need to do is just cut it off. Oh, that right there is a filleted eel. Pretty cool, eh? He said, Johnson said you can see the bathroom hole. Oh gosh. Alright. And we're back. And I'm thinking now we make some unagi donburi. If you see the kayaks behind me, we just got back from kayak fishing. Anyways, yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna do it with sushi rice. So let's make the sushi vinegar first for the rice. Okay, so sushi vinegar, I keep it pretty simple. Start with some rice vinegar. I would say I'm gonna need about a cup of that. Is that about a cup? Yeah, I say so. And if you want the actual recipe, I have a video for this, the sushi vinegar recipe. And I'm just gonna eyeball it for now though. And if you think sushi rice is healthy, it's not really. It has tons of sugar, like a cup of vinegar to nearly another cup of sugar. Tons of sugar. And then basically a pinch of salt. And we'll heat that up. Heat it up, melt all the salt and sugar, and normally I would add a piece of kombu. I don't have one right now, but you could do that too. Forgot to mention that I use brown sugar too. You can use cane sugar, whatever sugar. So what you could also do is if you think you're gonna make some sushi a little more often, you can make a bigger batch of this and then add the kombu in there and just keep the kombu in, and you just keep it in a dry, cool place. You don't even have to refrigerate it because it's vinegar. So yeah, you can have it just ready in your cupboard whenever you want to make some sushi rice. Alright, all the salt and sugar has melted. So I just cut the heat, let it cool down. Now I'm going to wash my rice. And I have the whole process of making sushi rice too on my channel. Made back a while ago. It's the real how-to of making sushi rice. So if you need to know how to do it really well, just go check that video out. We'll rinse this out quite a bit until we're looking pretty clear. And you want to do it sort of fast. You don't want to let the rice sit in the water for too long. You want to rinse it, drain it, rinse it, drain it. And with this water, you could save it to water your plants. It's really good for that. So what you're doing with that process is obviously you're washing the rice, but you're also getting rid of the tiny little grains of rice, the broken pieces and just little fragments. That's gonna cause your rice to become really starchy, so you don't want any of that in there. So you just want pure whole rice grains, and that's looking good for me. The general guideline that I go with the sushi rice is you let it sit in the water for 10 minutes, and then you cook it in high heat for 10 minutes and in low heat for 10 minutes. But when I'm cooking such little bit of rice, it's gonna start overflowing in less than 10 minutes of high heat because, you know, it's not that much rice. So in that case, once it starts boiling over, then that's when I turn it all the way down to low heat, but it's still gonna need about 20 minutes of cook time. So you have to go a little bit longer, a little extra on the low heat. It's been sitting for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start it up. Also to note, if you're cooking outside, those times are going to vary a lot depending on the temperature of the environment. Also the elevation, if you're, you know, on a mountain. When I'm outside like this, there's a little bit of wind coming from this way. I like to also turn it too. Just every few minutes, just turn it so each side is getting the same amount of heat basically. It's almost been 10 minutes, so it's nearly ready to lower the heat. Okay, here's the eel, and eels, you may know, one of the slimiest things ever. So we're gonna keep the skin on. We're gonna cook the skin too. What we're gonna do is use this boiling water and pour it over the eel. Now that turns white there. There you go. Now, watch this. Grab a knife. You're essentially removing that slime just by using hot water. Yep, with the spine there, I want to just clean that off a little bit. The rice is just about done. Right before I finish, I like to blast it with high heat for about 10 to 20 seconds. And that's it right there. Boom. And I forgot to mention, after 10 minutes of low heat, also when you turn it off, let it sit for 10 minutes. Now let's make our unagi sauce. For that, you need some soy sauce, mirin, and brown sugar. And then we're going to use the bones from the eel as well. So we'll start with the soy sauce. Okay, we're going to need more than that. Mirin about maybe a quarter of the amount of soy sauce. Just gonna start heating. We'll just start heating that up. Not too high though. If it burns, it's gonna be bitter. So you wanna try avoid burning the sauce. So once it boils, if it starts boiling, you gotta turn it down. And probably about a cup of sugar. A lot of sugar. Alright, now we're going to want to reduce at least 40% of this liquid. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it'll thicken up nicely. Have good unagi sauce. Oh yeah, let's do the bones. See that? Once it starts doing that, you want to make sure it's really low. Once the sugar is burned, it's going to get real bitter. Throw the bones on, just want to get a nice little char on it, and then we'll throw it into the sauce. And I'm going to use his head too. Alright, you can see some fat sizzling on the bones here. That's good. Really good. Just about done. Take this over to the sauce. Just drop it in. Just gonna keep this moving so it doesn't burn. Our rice is ready to be made into sushi rice. And you do want to add in the vinegar while the rice is hot, because that's the stage that the rice will still absorb the vinegar. If you do it once it cools down, it's just going to be all watery. You want to use something that's kind of a wide bowl. You know, I usually use the hangiri. That allows it to cool down quickly. And that's what you need. You need to cool it down quickly if you don't want to have it all sticky and slimy. With the eel, now I want to split it in half. Right about there. Alright, let's skewer this guy. I'm actually going to cut this in half one more time. Alright, the eel is ready on the skewer. Ready to go on the grill. Good technique there. We'll just place it like that. Cool. Alright, I think that works. Just have to hold this one. Let's give this a turn. Nice, looking good. Yeah. Now I'm gonna start brushing on the sauce. Sauce is still a little runny and it's also hot, that's why. Once it cools down, it'll be a little thicker. But I'm just gonna use this rosemary. Start brushing it on there. So this is looking spectacular. Just check that out. That's just so nice. Brush a little sauce on there. Yeah. Alright, I think these guys are done. Look at that, that is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Take these guys off the heat. Perfect. So nice. With the eels, you don't have to make sushi rice. You just use regular white rice, but just felt like making the sushi rice. So now I'm gonna just do a little sauce on the rice. Whoa, look at this. Getting fancy. with the twirl. I got some seaweed. Probably use half a sheet. And just gonna crush the seaweed right onto the rice. Take this off, you should be able to twirl one of them off, and then the other two should be able to come off. Just scrape it off. And then, still got more sauce. And have a little bit of ginger on the side. This is yuzu kosho, fermented chili with yuzu. Really good with unagi. So just put that right on top. And there it is, guys. Little unagi donburi, with sushi rice. That looks great. If I can't get you to subscribe with that, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get you to subscribe otherwise. A little yuzu kosho on top and a little ginger. Well, that was a lot of fun grabbing those, getting those eels. Happened a lot quicker than I expected.
Yes, same.
Yeah, they just came out right away. All right.
Well done.
Itadakimasu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's try it. And there's plenty more sauce as well. If you want extra sauce. Alright, I'm just gonna have some of the rice with the sauce.
The rice is nice.
The rice is pretty nice.
Oh, I do need a photo too. I haven't had rice in a while.
I know, a little bit of that. Let's taste the eel.
The young couple from the bag.
Oh. With the yuzu kosho is so good. More sauce? Yeah, here, I'll grab it. Oh, forgot to do a little cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Went right into the food. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
We're going
thank
to do
you.
this.
Cheers.
We're going to hold both hands.
Kanpai. Jocelyn's not drinking.
Got water.
And she got water. And no, she's not pregnant.
Well, she was drinking last night and the night before, so.
Mhm. Every time she doesn't drink on a video, people always comment, "Oh my God, Jocelyn's pregnant." We're having breakfast. Oh, she's not having beer. It is very tender, and with the skin is really good. The skin has really, it's nice and fatty, just like unagi in a sushi restaurant. Yeah, except this, the meat is so much thicker than what you would get in any restaurant. The eel, the size of the eel is so much bigger.
Well, you've inspired me to go back and get eels.
Yeah, I'm jealous that you guys get these eels. Yeah, we don't have that. The closest we have is the monkey face prickleback. Those are actually not true eels, so it's not as good as this one. Yeah, this one is much better.
So we pulled up, naivety, I never knew anything about fly fishing or trout, but I knew that you can catch these fish, trout.
Right.
So we pulled into Queenstown with it, and then I went and got a license, and I didn't even ask the people how you catch trout. I thought in my mind you just get a 30-pound line, which we did. Got a 30-pound line, some big sinkers, and some hooks. So we pulled up to this place, and we were really pleased. We said, "Oh, let's go and catch a trout." And so we pulled up in this little bank, and in the evening, and I tossed a big hunk of meat. Oh, it was just meat, a big hunk of meat, and I threw it in.
Yeah.
Anyway, these guys came along, and they had these, what I now know as fly rods.
Yeah.
And they were throwing in pieces of bread, or what I could see, and they were just waiting. And I was just having a hand like this, watching them, and then these, what invariably now I knew was trout were coming, and then they'll flick the thing, and they were catching these trout. And then while I was there, and they were talking to us, I said, "Oh, I think I got a trout." And it was a big, dirty, big fatty. I think the guys had a bit of a smirk on their face when I said, "Oh, I got a trout too." And they looked over and they,
Trout. I got a huge trout.
Oh, I think you and I walked away with our legs
And
between
walked away to our
tails.
van. They were probably in cars or something.
You put the eel back? You didn't keep that one?
Oh no, I was so embarrassed. I put it back. I said, "I got a trout." Oh, God.
Alright guys, well, that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching another episode. Make sure if you like the video, that thumbs up, subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next adventure. We're gonna have some more fun, so stay tuned. Peace.